And somebody is messing with my phone today because it keeps turning off. But yeah, again, the interruptions on this path. So this is part 2 of the alcohol again, which will be 3 parts now, but being interrupted 3 times. So again, I'm going to carry on with this video, because the twin flame journey, the darker energies on this path will try to interrupt you, will try to stop you from reaching union, stop you from reaching union inside yourself, and also union in this connection. They don't want your light, they don't want you finding your light, they don't want you pushing through your burdens, they don't want you finding all this light that you hold inside of you, because they know that when you do, it's game over. There's no stopping the light from seeping through. You see this light in her dress? That was me at the very beginning of the stage of this journey. That was me. I knew I held a little bit of light inside me. I'd always helped people. I'd always been there for the giver. I'd always been loving, kind, generous. Different natured, you know, to the people that I was around. Didn't I held so much light inside me though? This light inside me, let's find it. Let's find the brightest card in this deck. And it's in here. Yeah, interruptions on this path. You're going to get that. I've had many. And the interruptions, you know, yeah, there we go. There's the card there. That's us. Once we get through the dark parts of this journey, look at our light. It's blinding, isn't it? Blinded by the light. That song. Say blinded by the light. Yeah. It's singing again. We hold that much light inside us. Our full body. Crystalline the sea. A light body, yeah, a light body, crystalline light body. We hold that much light inside us, but it's hidden behind the moon, behind the shadows. It's hidden from us because the nerve, once we find it, once we go on this journey, deep introspection, start healing, follow that lantern, you know, out of this dark place, out of our shadows. We have that death and we have that rebirth. I don't know, it's game over. Because what happens when you start exposing yeah, the injustice in this world? These scales, they're balanced, aren't they? Perfectly balanced. Yeah. Spiritual warfare. These scales aren't balanced. You know, when a darker has more control, the scales aren't balanced. Once you take this journey and you start looking deep inside yourself and you start to balance yourself out, your divine feminine energy, very intuitive, very powerful, very nurturing, very self-loving, very compassionate, unconditional love, very powerful connection to spirit, divine feminine energy, divine masculine energy. You balance them too. Yeah, divine masculine, very grounding energy. Takes control, you know. You balance these two energies out inside yourself. Yeah. Dark does not stand a chance. That's what the dirt want us knowing, you know. They want it unbalanced. They want to keep us unbalanced. And these pups and these toxins and all of that, you know, they keep giving us, well, not giving us, I mean, it's up to us if we go and spend our money on it, isn't it? But do you see where I'm going with it? These places, once you start, your eyes start to open. And I've had a bit of time to think, you know, this last week and 8 years. Yeah, deep introspection in that hermit. Yeah. I thought, wow, Ellie, you bloody let your guard down, didn't you? You know better. You know better now after taking this journey of deep, deep healing and finding your way out of these shadows, this, you know, where they want to hold us down and they don't want us finding our beautiful light we all hold inside us. Christ light. Christ light. Every one of us. But they don't want that, you know. They don't want those skills balanced. So yeah, a drink for me. Okay, let's get back to the so drink, yeah, alcohol, you know, it's there to lower our vibration. It's there to keep us in that state of asleep. They just want us asleep. I mean, yeah, I found myself looking around the pubs. Well, not last week, because I couldn't look around anywhere. I was that intoxicated. And I didn't think I had that much to drink, to be honest. But I know why, you know. I got like that pretty quick. It's this journey. And it's who I am. And that might seem like a cop-out to some people, but it isn't. I know this journey. And I know me. And I know how far I've come on this journey. And I know the darker parts of this journey. So it's not. And I, you know, I'll take responsibility for putting that drink in my mouth. I should have known better. I won't do it again. I won't put myself in harm's way like that again. And I won't put this connection in harm's way. Because it's too important, you know. It's a big, big mission me and my twin flame are moving for. And it's too important to be knocked off and put in that minefield again, you know. It's too important for me to take one step the wrong way. I won't do it. I won't give them that. Yeah, I won't give them that. No. Learn my lesson. On this journey, you learn a lot of lessons. Yeah, yeah. One big lesson. So drink for me, big no-no. That allows the lower entities to pierce my auric field. That's exactly what happens. Your auric field gets pierced. So before drink and your high vibration self and your angelic, all of that, you know, who I was before drinking, I have this force field around me, this shield, this high vibration shield. I've worked very, very hard to get, you know. And that gets lowered. And then that's the auric field. And then that's when the swoop in and think, aha, I'm going to, that light is so bright. I need that light. We need to drain that light. Yeah. How many films has been made about things like this? I wonder why. You know, if you look around, words, books, films, there's messages in there for us, you know. There's like, I liken it to you know, Hansel and Gretel, like the crumbs leading us to the witch. Yeah, it's like a trail that's leading us to things that are not seen, but it's happening, you know, underneath the surface. So Avatar, Wizard of Oz, the Yellow Brick Road, Never Ending Story, in the I forgot what you call it, in the Forgetfulness, is it? I forgot what you call it. In the Nothing, is it? In the Nothing? Yeah. Stranger Things. Look around, you know, signs, synchronicities. There's things that are there, you know, to wake us up, and yeah, just look around. So the drink for me, big no. Yeah, no, not going to happen again. Won't let it. So basically it lowers my vibration, pierces my auric field, takes my vessel for a joyride, and makes me act different. So I go from this light, high vibration, jolly, loving, kind, angelic traits, all of that, to the actual, yeah, let's see if we can get the devil out, because that's literally the devil energy. Raise its ugly head. Help me speak, spirit. Yeah, well, you get my point, what the devil looks like. Yeah. So it's that energy, it's the lower energy. Yeah. That. And it's trying to stop me speaking my truth about what I found once I started to take this journey and wait for my devil energies, you know, my shadows. Yeah, those swords, you know. It's trying to stop the lower entities on this path. It's trying to stop me from speaking my truth. Queen of Swords. She doesn't hold back, you know. Very intuitive, very wise woman. She's come through a lot, and she's ain't that sword, you know. She won't chop your head off with it, but she will speak her truth. That does not want that for us, because it knows we expose the truth, then we all know that we're these, we're stars. Made of stardust. Very magical, limitless beings. We're human and we are divine. Yeah, we're limitless. I did another reading on that, you know. What's it? Limited, unlimited. Yeah, we're unlimited. So what happens then to the darker energies on this planet if we know we're unlimited? We know we hold this Christ light inside us after taking this journey. What happens? Crumbles. Because when you take your control back, you start seeing beyond the illusion. Crumbling, it's all crumbling. You know, Mary Magdalene, Yeshua, got silence. Their teachings, they're very, very powerful teachings. Hidden sacred knowledge. We can hide it, yeah, they've hid it quite a long time. But the truth always surfaces, doesn't it? And it was always going to. What happens? Suppression, patriarchy, hierarchy, control crumbles. And that's what's happening. You might not seem it, but if you look beyond the devil energy that's going on, you keep your eye on the light, because there's beautiful, beautiful light on this planet. Keep your eye on that. Don't be distracted by this energy. Yeah, distracted. The pubs, the distractions to keep us in lower energy, to stop us from waking up. All these places, you know, churches, high establishments, it's all about power, it's all about control, it's all about patriarchy, hierarchy. It's all about keeping us asleep to the truth. Because they know when we find this truth, that we all this light inside us, Christ light, wow, what we can do with this. We're limitless. Is it unlimited? Unlimited. Yeah. Yeah. No limits to what we can become, what we are already. Right. So let's get back to automatic writing. So drink, yeah. Big no. So what happens is my vibration lowered, and I got sort of a little joyride. I didn't know I was on this joyride, because by then they tried to put me back to sleep a little bit, you know. I mean, I could have done with a big sleep after that, yeah. Felt like I'd been out for 10 years. But that's the difference, you know. That's how I know it's different. It's just different. When you're a twin flame and you hold this light inside you, you target it. I've heard many people talk about this, but I don't need to have many talk about it, because I've experienced it. And that's why I'm talking about it, because I don't want to put fear into anybody and all of that, because no, this path's not about that. It's about facing your fear and your shadows and balancing that out. But these darker parts of the journey need to be talked about. And if I help one person that's on this journey, then me exposing my shadow, you know, that wasn't really my shadow, but the lapse in me letting my guard down was my shadow, you know, thinking that I could let my guard down. Yeah. No, I can't. It's too dangerous. I know that now. I'm well and truly aligned on my soul path now, and I won't be taking one step the wrong way. Worked too hard. 8 years. It's a long, long time. The battles you face on this journey, beyond, yeah, battling dark forces. I've just got a vision of the Jedi waving his, what's it called, the Jedi wand thing. Yeah, got that vision in my head now. Luke Skywalker. These films, you know, that have been made, look at there's things that have been wanting to come to the surface, you know. Yeah, just got that film in my head now. Yeah, you're battling, you're fighting, it's a fight. So yeah, took my vessel for a joyride, total opposite of who I am. You know, I'm on this path to help people. I'm an helper, I'm a healer. I'm from the angelic realm, as weird as that sounds to some people, but it don't sound weird to me now, not after what I've experienced on this path. Nothing anyone tells me can shock me, because 8 years of coming up against my own shocks. No. When people, you know, my friend, she's going through her awakening, did not come as a shock, because I knew the global awakening was upon us 8 years ago. So now the journey I've took, I was meant to go ahead of the pack. That was another download I got 8 years ago. We want you ahead. You're going ahead. And I was like, what am I going ahead for? Because people are going to need you. You're going to guide others into the new golden age, new earth. Same journey I've took. Or maybe not. Depending on what your soul journey is. But spiritual awakening, it's hard. Twinflame, a little hard. But that's what I'm here for, you know. I had to take this journey to help others. Because how can you help others if you've not took the journey yourself? Well, you can't. Can't speak of things. I wouldn't speak of things like this 8 years ago. I'd have been like none the wiser. I'd have just still been that party girl going out drinking. I wouldn't have been open to the darker energies of this world, trying to lower our energy, you know. I wouldn't have been open to that. My eyes was shut, you know, still shut by then. Not now. Alcohol is only there to keep us in a lower vibration state so we don't wake up to the truth. Churches also. But all that is crumbling. Yeshua, Jesus, to some, but I call him Yeshua. Mary Magdalene knew this. The kingdom of God is inside. Not in a building, not in a church, not in a pub. The kingdom of God is inside. So the new, because they've done this journey. So this journey I've done, they did before me. And many of us are doing the same journey, facing our 7 demons, just like Yeshua and Mary Magdalene. And you see beyond the matrix, you see what they're keeping us in, you see how numbed and lower vibration they want to keep us at. You see the control, you see the power, you see all of that, you see the dark. There's nothing you cannot see once you are awake. So years ago when I was still, you know, in the denser energies, I wouldn't have known better. I wouldn't have done. But what I know now, the lower darker energies, it's spiritual warfare. It's real. That's why it's been exposed. It's time. The time is now. Another channel that I keep getting through. The time is now. Time is now for Christ's light to return. Christ consciousness. So yeah, the entity's waiting, attracted to my light, to try and stop us, you know. They know that once me and my twin flame fully come into harmonious union, that's it. It's like we're powerful separately, we hold a lot of light separately, but once we ignite that, like fully ignited, that's a flame they can't put out, you know, pardon the pun. That is a flame they will not put out. And you know, like a wildfire, that flame you can't put out in the forest, and it just keeps spreading and spreading and spreading and spreading. That's going to be our flame, and it's going to reach out. And I've been told this, it's going to reach globally. That's why they told me to come online and start doing videos. And I was like, oh, because I'm not very technically, but I've learned it. I've had to learn it. I've had to learn a lot on this journey. That fire's going to spread. It's going to reach people. It's going to reach out, and it's going to reach out, and then it's going to raise the planet's vibration. It's like a ripple effect, you know. So yeah, it's like from that little spark that's there, just that tiny little bit of fleck of light, I decided to strike that match 8 years ago after hearing that call. Struck it, and then from there, built, you know, building into a big fire, and it's going to spread and spread and spread like wildfire. And they know that. They know it, and they're going to try anything. The last ditch attempt was last week for me, but I can feel it getting closer. I can feel my timeline of abundance also, all the work I've been doing. This year, 2026, is my timeline of abundance, where I'm going to receive things back. I've been giving out, getting nothing back, and I didn't expect it, you know. Don't help people for gain. Don't. Not when you truly have the light, you know. And yes, you do have your shadows. I'm not saying I don't have my days where I've got no shadows. Of course I have. I'm human and I'm divine. That is the key to fully, you know, come into union in this connection. This path is about finding the human and the divine inside of yourself. We all know we're human, you know, on earth. We're humans, called humans. But we all don't know we're divine. Well, you do after this journey. There's no way you can't not know. No. I know I am. And that's why I struck that match, and, you know, my twin. Two flames. Coming together. Igniting. Spreading out like wildfire. First you've got to do the journey yourself. Got to find this inside yourself, you know, to first spread out like wildfire. So yeah, that's what happens, you know. It pierces your orbit field, and then yeah, the night's gone, you know. You wake up next morning and you're like, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done that. I knew I wouldn't have done that, because that's not me. And anyone who knows me knows that's not me. And I know it ain't me. I know it's this journey, and I know it's the darker parts of this journey trying to stop me. So yeah, I let my guard down. But yeah, I'm human and I'm divine. So I can't allow for my guard to be lowered. I'm targeted, you know, and that's not from an ego, because you balance your ego out. When you go into your death and your rebirth, you're going in there to balance this ego out. The ego is human, you know. You need the ego. You don't get rid of it. You need to just balance it. But that's human of us, you know. But you're divine. By the end of this journey, not the end, because it's never an ending story, but you know you're divine. So, there's no way not knowing. Yeah, I'm not going to read the rest of the automatic writing because they don't need to. So yeah, the drink and lower vibration toxins are all there to keep us in that lower state, so we don't wake up to the truth of what's really going on. And that's, you know, yeah, spiritual warfare. It's real. It's real. And I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, this path takes a lot of energy, you know. And being a channel for source, you use a lot of energy. But it's part of the path, and I accept it now. That's what I'm here for. Shine the light. And there's many more like me shining their light. The light we all hold inside us, Christ light. We've all got this inside us. There's not one of us that hasn't. If I can do this journey, then you can. Anyone can. Yeah. First, gotta strike that match. Yeah, take that leap. You've got to take that leap into the unknown. I could break out into another storm, but I'm not going to, and I'm going to leave it there and send these out straight away. Go get a smoothie. Try to wake up. And I've got a very, very exciting trip away coming up. It's connected to my journey, which everything is, you know, there's no coincidence on this path now. Everything that happens to me, everywhere I get sent in the world, there's reasons why. You know, that grid worker also in me, that's part of my multidimensional self. It's not just one thing, there are many. But this trip, wow, let's just sit, I'll give you a hint. And I've known the oracle in me, psychic medium, the high priestess of the rose, has known I was going to go to this place for many, many months. Just like I've known many, many things on this path before it's happened. Meant to know. But, yeah. Can't wait. And can you guess? Yeah, drop a message to me if you can guess where Ells is off travelling for 5 days. She's got to hike. Yeah, I'm going on a long hike. I'm going on a long journey again. Used to it now. She's got to hike up a mountain. Yeah. Being funny, spirit. Yeah, I've got to do a hike up a mountain. Go through some forested areas. Can you guess? I'll give you a clue. Je m'appelle Elvira. What else do I know in French? Yeah, oui, oui. I think you've guessed it. I'm going to leave it there, and I shall be speaking to you all soon. Bye. Oh, got something in here.